In this video, we'll show you how to set up your new Garmin Instinct Crossover AMOLED Edition Adventure watch. This includes the Garmin Instinct Crossover AMOLED and the Garmin Instinct Crossover AMOLED Tactical. Before getting started, we should recommend fully charging the watch before heading out on your adventure. Pro tip: for longer adventures, you can always keep your charging cable handy to charge up on the go. You can even use a UL licensed power bank or connect directly to your compatible smartphone to charge if your smartphone supports reverse charging. To power on your watch, press the control button on the top left. When ready, use the menu button on the middle left and the ABC button on the left bottom side of the watch to scroll up and down through the language options. Then press the GPS button on the upper right to select your language. Next, we'll pair your compatible smartphone with your watch. We are using an Apple iPhone, but the process is similar for Android devices. Select the check mark to begin. Using your smartphone's camera, scan the QR code. If you already have the Garmin Connect application on your smartphone, scanning this code will direct you to the device search screen. For new customers, scanning this code will direct you to install the Garmin Connect application. Open the Garmin Connect app once the download is complete. Select Sign In if you already have a Garmin Connect account. In this video, we will create a new account. Select Create Account. Now, follow the on-screen instructions to enter your information. Select Connect It when the app recognizes your watch. Allow the Garmin Connect app to access your watch. Confirm the 6-digit code on your watch matches the code displayed on your Garmin Connect app. You can also allow access to your contacts and call history. Select Pair. Then, follow the on-screen prompts to set up your user preferences. The app will offer to guide you through enabling key features and services when setup is complete. You can choose to proceed with the app or dismiss. Your watch will notify you when your mobile setup is complete. Press any button to clear this message. You will be asked if you want to use larger fonts. For this demonstration, we are choosing Yes. Scroll down to Yes, then press the GPS button. Next, set up your activities list with your favorites. Select the check mark to start. Scroll down and up through your options. Press the GPS button to lock in your favorite activities. Scroll all the way down to the green check mark at the bottom when you are done with your selection. Select the GPS button to confirm done. Next, set up your passcode lock. This will lock your watch when you are not wearing it. Press the GPS button to set a passcode. Press the ABC button to dismiss. Now that your watch and smartphone are paired, your watch will display the watch face with the date and time. A Safety Features Enable notification will pop up. Scroll down to read through the information. Press the GPS button to dismiss. Press the GPS button to review your Incident Detection Now, or ABC to dismiss to review later. For this demonstration, we will press ABC, then GPS to clear the message. Now let's talk about the button overview of your new Instinct Crossover AMOLED Edition. The watch has 5 buttons. Each button can be pressed or held for different actions. The watch screen has a label for the press function inside the screen. The outside bezel has the label for the hold function. Let's start with the light control button on the top left of the watch. Holding this button will show the controls menu. The controls menu provides quick access to frequently used functions, such as Do Not Disturb, Battery Saver, and turning the watch off. Scroll through and press GPS once to activate and GPS again to deactivate. For this demonstration, we are using the torch function. Press the GPS button. Pressing GPS activates the torch. Use the up and down buttons to change intensity. Press GPS again to turn the torch off. You can also quickly access the built-in torch flashlight with the default shortcut key combination of quickly pressing the light button twice. To learn more about these features, see Controls and Hotkeys in your owner's manual. Let's move to the GPS button on the top right of the watch. Press this button to view the Activities and Apps list. Scroll down and up through your options. Press the GPS button to open an activity. Once your activity acquires a GPS signal, press the GPS button again to start the activity. If you have an Instinct Crossover Tactical Edition, you will already have a preset list of activities that align with that edition. However, you can always scroll to the bottom of the list and select Add to select additional activities to add to your activities list. Hold the GPS button to view GPS coordinates. Press the GPS button again to save your location. Next, the Back Set button is on the bottom right of the watch. Holding the back button will show the clock menu. Pressing the back button will return you to the previous screen. The Down ABC button is on the bottom left of the watch. Press this button to scroll through the glance loop and menus. To learn more about your glance loop, see our Customizing the Watch Face and Widget Loop video. Hold this button to view the altimeter, barometer, and compass, also known as the ABC screen. The Up menu button is on the middle left side of the watch. Press this button to scroll through the menus, such as the glance loop. Use this button anytime you want to scroll up through a list of options on the watch. Hold this button to view the menu. Here you can customize the watch face, adjust settings, pair wireless sensors, and more. And that's it. Your Garmin Instinct Crossover AMOLED Adventure watch is now set up. To learn more about your watch, please subscribe to the Garmin Support YouTube channel and visit support.garmin.com.